Hey everyone, Necrovarius back with another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved. If you remember in the last episode, we kind of ended it off with wanting to build an oreberry farm, and if you will take a look behind me, we have done such a thing. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. I didn't build any of this, but build any of it on camera. But I'm going to go over it with you real quick of what I did, and we will, in this episode, address a slight problem that we have with this ugly pipe and the fact that things like to get spit out the end because they're not getting routed properly into these barrels. So let's take a look in here. This is the Necro Lab's berry farm. And as you can see, because it is dark in here, because oreberries only grow in dark, it's going to be infested with mobs. I need to come up with a solution for that as well, and I'm thinking no idea yet. Now, these berry things, if you stand on them, they do damage to you. Half a tick, or half a heart each time, so I'm going to light this place up a little bit so you guys can get a good look at it. There we go. So, as you can see, we have, and I think we did some of this on camera, we dug up these 3x3 little pits and we put berry bushes in them, and they're allowed to grow and whatnot. And then we started putting harvesters in some of them. Now I have 2 harvesters in these iron oreberry bushes areas, and I have 1 in the copper and 1 in the gold to produce obviously more iron than anything else, because that's what we're running low on all the time, as well as gold, but I gotta come up with a solution for that. Anyways, so what happens is power is coming through that main hallway over there. That's the observation hallway for this area. Coming in underneath, so it's coming in this row here, then splitting off and then continuing on to provide power to these. Oops, I just realized this should not be here anymore. There we go. Much better. Okay. Lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Oh, so power's coming in that hallway there. I had to dig up that hallway, and it was such a pain in the butt. But power's coming in that way, and then that's coming from, of course, the Necro Lab's main power storage room. I gotta pick up this chest. Hold on. There we go. Getting routed into here. These do create sludge. So far, I haven't had a problem with buildup yet, but we're gonna have to pipe that out eventually. Anyways, I had them going into chests to start with to make sure that they worked. But now that we have it, we're having them go into golden pipes so that every time they harvest something, it'll shoot up in that golden pipe. We have iron pipes so it can't go the other way. And as you can see, we'll follow these guys out there. Oops. Follow these guys out there, and you'll see that some of them get routed, some of them don't. Now, this is an iron oreberry, which is in the first slot here, and I figured maybe it's going too quick. It's not. It just doesn't know where the heck to go, and I don't know if I need to use diamond pipe on that or if I need to use something else. But you may ask, and I don't know how much you know about this, but you may ask, Necro, why are you using gold pipe? It's very expensive. Yes, it is very expensive. However, it gives it a nice speed boost. If we take a look at the description of it, it speeds up items, and I didn't want these just slowly dragging along, especially in here, because right now, I don't want to go mining right now. I do not want to have to leave this base. This base needs to be self-sufficient, so I'm starting to try to make it self-sufficient. And this is one way to do it, is to get oreberries. Now, this is not an accurate representation of how many I've harvested. If you'll look, 1 stack of 64 plus 1, I've had this in a chest over yonder for the longest time, so this number is not correct. I haven't gotten just a ton of these and like 3 of those. That's not how that is. So, but taking a look here, what we need to tackle in this episode, like I talked about, is number 1, we need to figure out, we need to make an access corridor or something to access this instead of having to dig through the wall, and to be able to be safe so that if mobs are here, we can come in here and do what we gotta do. And what I'm thinking is, and I'm probably going to do a lot of this off of camera because I don't have a ton of time to record today, but I'm thinking having an access shaft here with like a pressure lock or something, or an air lock that, anything that goes in there will die except for a player, or make it player only accessible. Let's follow this guy down there. See that? Yeah. So that routed just fine. But make it only player accessible, have it come out somewhere over here, and then have like a sludge boiler off to the side so that, because once these get going, these will build up sludge, and we need to keep that sludge away because it just slows down the machine and doesn't make it, all happy. But yeah, that is what we did. If you are looking at that right there, in fact, let's go out to the observation hallway here. And this is temporary storage. Come on. This is temporary storage. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I do want to use a barrel system for these because barrels can hold 64 stacks of 64. Yeah, see, look at that. I don't have... I got to figure out what the heck to do with that. Anyways. I was just over there. So we'll tackle that in this episode. And then if we come on over here just for a little bit of a tour here. I haven't done anything else here yet. I haven't really figured out what I want to do. I might make a central control area for this place right here. But this is dark, clear glass. So when I take those torches out, it may look just like normal glass, but this actually blocks light from going in there so that the ore berries can grow to the fullest of their potential. Because according to what I've read and what I've previously known, ore berries only grow in the dark, which is why you find them all over in caves. But there's that. So I've added some marble brick to this to make it look all fancy, and we could take a look in there and see. I plan on doing marble brick all the way on the interior of that as well to keep it looking clean and sterile, as well as fixing all this good stuff up. So let us get started with this episode. And first, let me just thank you all for joining me here. Ooh, look at that. We got a stack of 64 wheat finally. Let me go back. Sorry. Super distracted. Super ADHD moment. Thank you all for joining me here. I'm hoping you're really enjoying this series. I know I'm not the greatest Minecrafter on this. I'm definitely not the smartest. I do not know a lot of the things here, but I really enjoy playing this game, and I hope those following along enjoy it as well. So again, thanks again for following along, and if you wanted to watch more, feel free to throw a like. If you want to, feel free to throw a subscribe to let me know that you want me to keep going. Now then, access corridor. One thing that was brought to my attention about this room here particularly is I don't want to have to go in and put torches in here constantly when I'm doing maintenance, or if I need to go in there so monsters don't spawn around me so I can see. So I'm thinking of running some redstone wiring in here on the top to have like redstone lamps or whatever. Having that happen so that if I need to go in there, I could turn it on and it goes do do do, you know, turns on in a row. That would be pretty sick. I think what I'm gonna have to do then is I'm gonna have a doorway over here, and I think I'm gonna have a piston door because that would be the coolest, and a small hallway so that if I need to, I might be able to open a hole and snipe to get them out for right now. So let's see where this ends real quick, and I'm just gonna start digging. So I want to say this is the, yeah. So this is the entryway right here. There's 1, 2. 1, 2, yeah, so right here, we could probably fill this in if we have to. So let's just say here's the wall right here. Now the big problem we're going to run into as well is the, remember we're not too deep underground, so if I dig up too high, gravel just falls down, which I've had a lot of problems with recently, and I knew this was going to be a problem going into this. I mean, it's to be expected. That's where I'm digging, you know. It's also a problem of being in an underground base, but I do not mind that. So let's put a marker here so we know, okay, that's going to be this wall here. Yeah. Okay. Yep, see that? Look. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy, guys. This is definitely going to help us out. I really don't care right now if they spit out the end of that pipe. You know, so be it. What if? I mean, not what if, but, you know, so be it. I can't really control that right now until I get routing of logistics in there. I don't know if I need to use logistics pipes or... Alright guys, we got that dug out. We did find some apatite, and there's a thing of coal here. I don't know how much of that I really want to dig up because that's getting too close to the surface for me. Luckily, nothing really fell through on me, not like over here. That was miserable. Oops, there we go. Let's just fill this area in. I'm going to have to replace this with blocks, lab blocks eventually, but I mean marble blocks, excuse me. But so we see where this line's going to be here, which I think should be plenty, and I think we were going to want... If we put a wall there, that leaves us 3 spacing. We might have to expand this wall just a hair. I'm sure we're going to break down this way as well eventually. And I think I'm going to do is I'm going to... What was it? Did you hear that? Sounds like a creeper falling. I think I'm going to bring this down 1 level as well. and just kind of make it all happy. There we go. We'll drop this down with a stairway in here. We'll come in here. There's going to be dark glass, so we can see in here again. And then we're going to have a switch somewhere that turns on some redstone lamps or whatever, so we can keep this place lit when we need it to. The only problem I'm running into right now is I am out of marble again, which is normal to be expected, I guess. That's just how this runs, you know. This is how we do it. So I need to go on the hunt for marble real quick, and then we will come back, refine said marble, and do what I gotta do to get that wall up. I have enough clear glass to not have a problem with making glass again. I shouldn't need to. Where's that creeper? Oh, there he is. Not a good sign, mate. Not a good sign. I hate this crap. Nope. That's right on top of our farm, too. Let's just drop some stuff in here to make it all happy. So that... I keep saying all happy. What am I, like? Bob Ross? Come on. There we go. You can see where I've had to mine it out just because. So, like, we know exactly where our base is right here. But we'll pretty this up. There we go. Add some... Yeah, this is a disaster. I don't know what to do here. I'll probably just have to fill it in with cobblestone. But there was... There it is right there. There was some more marble up here. I'm going to mine the rest of that out. There's a creeper up there, too. Nope, there's a creeper right here. Boom. Alright. Mine this out here. Get some refined. Chisel that out. Do what I gots to do. Finish up that area there. Make a hallway. Pick it up, put it down, send it to school, give it an education. Alright, so we finished up mining all that stuff. That emptied out that entire area. And there is an extra block here. I had to use it to get some trees, because you know how that goes. I don't care about that andesite. And... give me 1 second here. Hold on. This is why I don't take phone calls when I'm recording. Alright, so we're back in the base. We have a bunch of raw marble. Let me get my chisel out. If you're looking at... Oop, that's fine. If you're looking at this chisel, I had to make a new one because I kind of threw my old one away. I didn't want to admit to that, but I did. I was throwing stuff in that trash can that's over by the main power room. And, yeah, just randomly without even thinking, I was just like, oh, I'll just throw that away. Boop. Well, once you throw it away, it's deleted. It doesn't come back, so... that sucked. But, okay. I'm going to do this area too, because it's just... ah, shoot. At least it's not a creeper. I've had creepers fall down these holes before, and it was just... I mean, it turned into a murder hole at that point, but it was pretty fun stuff. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. So, let's build that up there. This will be that there. We want like this. Now, in order to get dark clear glass, we need pulverized coal, which means we will need coal. Obviously. I don't think I have any more coal. I think there's some pulverized coal here. Oh my god, look at all this crap. Trash can time. There's a little bit of coal. I have one piece of coal. Never mind. It's not a little bit. It's just one piece of coal. I don't know what the heck is amber's for, so I'm not using that. You know what? I think I'm going to have to mine that coal out of that hallway real quick just to get enough. And I don't know how much is there. Let's hope it's a lot. Oh, and there's coal over by the stairs over there, too, on the newest wing of the Necro Labs. I haven't really decided what we're going to do there yet, besides that storage and ore processing. But, yeah. By the way, while I'm mining this out, I've already said thank you for watching. I'm going to say it again. Thanks for watching. But if you have any suggestions of, let's say, for instance, any rooms or any contraptions you think would be helpful to the Necro Labs, the goal of the Necro Labs is to be a self-sufficient lab that will take over this puny little Minecraft world. Not trying to sound mean, not trying to sound anything like that, but we want to take over this world because that's just what we're doing. So, if you have any suggestions like that, throw them in the comments below. Alright, so I got some coal. Let's head on over to here to this, and let's just throw that coal in there. That's going to take a little bit. Look at all this junk I have. And then we need quite clear glass, which I thought we had just a ton of. We have regular glass. We could chisel that, though, I think. Let's see. Let's go dark, clear. There we go. And I think it is... Oh, I need sand. Wait, no, I don't need sand. Can't I just throw it together? Yeah, I can just throw it with quite clear glass. Never mind. That's fine. So we are just going to take it and we're going to chisel this down. This is a nice little secret. I love this. Runic glass, quite clear glass. Boom. Okay, there's that. This is running at peak efficiency and I love it. There we go. Let's pop these into place. Oh, see, look, even with the light in there, we already got a skelly in there, which is just fantastic. There's also a zombie. Look at that. Boom. So we'll go in there, clear that out. And then I think we're just going to not touch that for a very, very, very long time. I don't mind if it's a skeleton and a zombie. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, see, they do damage themselves already. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's block this off now. Put some of that in there. And I don't have any other blocks, do I? Well, we're just going to go boop, boop. Nope. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And let's hope this just starts working, because I'm tired of it not working. Oh, that must be outside. Okay, I was going to say, things are falling outside. Oh, I forgot to take the torches out. Crap. One more venture back in. Hold on. Yeah, see, look how cool that looks like out there. Like, you know, if you were in here as a zombie, you'd be like, oh, man, they're watching me. What the heck? Yeah, that's awesome. I love the way that looks. Okay, can we get this? There we go. All right. Said it once. Saying it again. No more. There we go. We are done in there. We are done. Kaput. Let's see what it looks like from out here. Oh, that looks so sick. Now I gotta do something with that down there because that is light and I don't know how to stop that. I mean, I guess I could just run it underground. Maybe? I don't even know. I don't really want to do that. I don't know, guys. If you have any suggestions about that, throw them in the comments below. I don't know what to do about that light source right there, but this looks sick. This looks so sick. So let's dig. What? Oh, dang it. Broke. Okay, well. There we go. There we go. So I think we're just going to have it really, really narrow in here. So then the question would come down as Necro, why didn't we have the barrels in this room since it's much bigger than the other room? I didn't think about that. But that's not the point right now. And this is probably going to get expanded later on down the road, but this is just something right now that we can see. So maybe we'll drop that and bring it over here and have it come underneath the runway and then the hallway and then come back up. Maybe. Probably not. I'm not thinking so, but you never know. I might change my mind. It could honestly happen. There we go. Alright, there we go. So that hallway is, I guess, as done as it's going to get since I'm out of cobblestone again. Throw just a torch right down here. Instead of that, we'll put one right here and right here. And one in the middle. Two in the middle. Just light that up. There we go. Alright, this might be a short episode. I'm sorry, it was a lot of building and a lot of talking, but we finished up this area here. We can see ore barriers are coming through. It's nice and dark in there for them, so they are good to grow. I'm thinking of just keeping this back row all iron ore, since that's the ratio I want is like a 3-to-1 ratio of iron ore compared to everything else. Nonetheless, thank you for joining me. I hope you've learned something. I hope you enjoyed this. And we will see ya in the next video of, FTB Infinity Evolved. Bye.